Blessed. Yourself?
I'm freezing. How are you?
I'm blessed by God's grace.
You got something on both sides or just the one?
Just this one.
What, can I see what you're handing out? And you guys, I mean, as long as you're on the sidewalk, not blocking traffic, I'm fine with it. What are you guys supporting?
You mean while we're out here?
Yeah.
Well, we're Christians who we're sharing the gospel with people how to be reconciled to God, and that there's a Holocaust taking place, preborn children being massacred every day by the thousands, and most people are doing nothing about it.
Yeah.
Most people are living their lives like this is no big deal at all.
Yeah.
Most Christians are living their lives like that, and we need to make this a big deal because this is a big deal to God.
Yeah. And are you from Illinois, or are you guys international?
I mean, we both live in Illinois.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you used this weather then?
Yeah. I mean, I am.
Last time I was out with a protester, he was from, I think, like California, and I'm like, what are you?
A little shocked.
Yeah,
I'm used to it.
Yeah. Now, what church are you guys affiliated with?
We're part of Abolitionist Society of Aurora, and I also go to church in Milwaukee.
Okay.
Because I go out there often. And
put your gloves on if you want, dude. Yeah, it's cold. I'm freezing.
Surprised they had 3 police vehicles out here.
Where's the church at in Aurora?
Well, we meet on Tuesdays. We have a very small fellowship. They meet at a local business. You're welcome to keep that.
Hold on, dude.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I encourage you, officers, look up the Doctrine of the Lesser Magistrates. You probably haven't heard of it. Most Americans haven't.
Okay.
Called the Doctrine of the Lesser Magistrates, okay. And I actually have a pamphlet here.
I'll take that too. Yeah. Sure, why not?
This is actually the neighboring state, Wisconsin, and this deals with.
We're using Wisconsin as an example.
What happened in Wisconsin was in the 1850s. Uh-huh. They when the Supreme Court had passed the Federal Fugitive Slave Act, that basically stated that any black man or woman who escaped from their owner,
yeah,
they if you found them or caught them, it was the duty of every citizen, no matter who you were, to return them to their owner.
Okay.
And the state of Wisconsin, it defied the federal government, the Supreme Court, over that, and it talks about that.
Oh, Wisconsin was the first to do that?
I don't know if they were the first, but it talks about how, just as Wisconsin Supreme Court, the federal government, in the 1850s, over the Federal Fugitive Slave Act, so it's the duty of every state in our country today, including Illinois, to do the same, to defy the Supreme Court. In this case,
in regards to people. Oh, okay.
In this case,
I see the tie now.
Roe v. Wade,
okay.
And to protect these children, because it's amazing that not one state has done that.
Yeah.
In 46 years now, and January we're entering the 46th year of this Holocaust. Over 60 million children have been massacred. Not one single state has done that. Yeah. Not one governor, not one mayor, not one legislature.
Why is that? Why do you think?
Because men love themselves.
I'm sorry, what?
Because men love themselves. They don't fear God. They fear man.
Really?
Honestly, yeah, I think so, because men.
I mean, I love myself too, but I think you could do both, though.
Well, in this case,
I think you mean it a different way than I mean it, probably.
Yeah, those in office, they're aware that if they take a serious stand on this and act like children are actually being murdered, it'll cost them quite a bit. They'll probably lose their office.
Oh, okay.
They might be arrested. They'll probably be arrested, and maybe probably impeached. So they put things before God, and I mean I can't explain that any other way. Because I thought maybe a governor or mayor doesn't understand that they can do this, but I'm like, they're not stupid.
Yeah.
They understand. Well, if they really believe abortion's murder.
Hold on.
But cause an accident. How long do you guys plan on staying out here? Just so I can let the school know so they can. You gonna stick it out as long as you can until you get too cold, or?
Well, we're used to the cold. Probably for a little bit. I don't know exactly how long.
Okay. Like I said, I was just trying to give them a time frame so that way, we can keep them informed. And like I said, as long as they're on private property, it's not a big deal. I just like to give the school an idea. Yeah, no.
Okay.
You guys seem very nice.
Yeah. Stay warm and like you said, just as long as you're not blocking traffic. Okay.
But I check that out. The website's on the back. DefyTyrants.com.
Take care. Good luck, man.
Yes, sir.